What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Whoa, what's up, guys? Hello, welcome to the RetroLab podcast. It's me, FuturemanGaming, with my co-host, MadDawgMike.
Oh, your boy, the hype's in the house.
And we got the Pizza Dude.
Hey, it's Pizza Dude.
The Pizza Dude.
Respectfully, though, real quick, I saw a very impressionable movie this weekend, so I'm gonna need you guys to call me by my new call sign.
Oh.
Call sign
okay.
Swallow.
Swallow.
Yeah. I wanted to go with the bird theme, you know? You got Maverick, you got
Wait,
Goose,
hold on,
you got
pause.
Rooster.
Hold
That's
on.
not
I
what
thought-
came to mind.
Pause.
Is that not
Okay.
a good one?
I think that you should reconsider.
It was either that or Blue-Footed Booby, and I thought that
I
feel like-
it was a mouthful.
I mean, Top Gun is
so is Swallow.
Pretty-
Hey,
homoerotic,
Hey.
and you're going
Hey.
for
what is that?
Swallow.
I thought it was fitting.
I
well,
am gonna
something
let
will
you
fit.
make your own decision there.
Okay.
Back
to the drawing board,
what
I
if,
guess.
what if another guy's name was Cock?
Right.
Okay, because like if we're going for the bird theme, okay,
Right,
I'll
that
be
fits.
Cock, you be Swallow. Pizza Dude,
Good God.
Pizza Dude's like, keep me out of this.
I'm
Don't
Cock.
ask, don't tell is just like popping
Oh,
a vein
man.
at that point.
I'm
Yo.
Cock and he Swallow.
You you like the movie?
Dude, like is an incredible
People have been,
incredible understatement.
People have been
I-
raving.
Went into that movie with absolutely rock bottom expectations.
Yeah.
And it has been a very long time. Like, I walked out of the movie theater excited. Like,
You pumped your fist in the air.
dude, like, full on just Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Walking out of there, man. Dude, it was
Yeah, the planes went real fast,
so fast.
and they were shooting the missiles
And the guns.
and the guns.
And then they had the Tom Cruise.
Of course, Tom Cruise,
But,
who's doing all his own stunts, who is up in,
Dude,
who can like actually fly. I always,
they trained that whole cast to fly those jets, man.
yeah,
Like, can you believe that?
yeah.
It's-
He's got his pilot license and stuff.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there like Jerry Bruckheimer, he directed it, and I'm sitting there
Yeah.
afterwards, and I'm like, do these movie companies just like, he walks in and is like, yo, I need like 6 F-18s, a couple of F-14s, like, is that cool? And they just like rip out a check out of the checkbook, is like, bro, just write a number.
Yeah, they went to the Navy, and
Yeah.
they worked hand in hand with like the actual pilots, because my brother-in-law is a Top Gun pilot, or an ex-Top Gun pilot.
No kidding.
We're gonna have him on the stream.
Dude, we're
gonna have him on the
like
stream.
One of my things I wanted to be is like, even to this day, and it crushed me when I found out I couldn't because I wear glasses.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a fighter pilot.
Yeah,
but
he's gonna come on the show one of these days. We're gonna do like a
do
bunch
you
of
think
Top
he'll
Gun.
like my call sign since you
Dude,
guys don't?
I think
I didn't say
can
I don't
ask
like
him,
it.
and
I'm gonna ask him.
he'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what
ask him.
you know. He might be like,
I think y'all just drinking the haterade. All right. I thought it was great. I
It
would
is
like.
great.
I think that it's great too. Okay, it's
All right,
great.
just saying.
Yeah. Swallow.
Thank you. Call sign swallow. Thank
I'm
you.
anal, and
Whoa,
we've
I
got
was-
Cock.
Whoa. I don't know what y'all think the theme is here.
swallow. This is anal. Anal. Do you read me? Deep throat here. This is deep throat. just all like double penetration. I've got 2 on my back. Where's anal? He's being tracked down right now. The Top Gun thing is cool because they actually had the pilots working in tandem, and apparently they were doing some stuff that they don't normally do. Like they were asking the pilots, like, can you do this? And they're not like really supposed to be doing those low flying maneuvers. And a lot of what you see in the movie, if not all of it, I think, is them like actually flying those planes. So I'm excited just to see that and know that it's like, you know, very, very much real jets.
Oh yeah, and you know what's? I went with my mom, and just to preface this, the next part of this, my mom was in the Navy.
Nice.
She worked on I forget what her actual title was, but she worked on the Tomahawk missiles.
Whoa.
And not a spoiler, but at one point you do end up seeing Tomahawk missiles.
Yeah.
And watching her
the
face,
missiles shoot out and explode, and tomahawks fly out.
It's like they got like randomly there's an Apache warrior just like back flipping.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, essentially. It's just like the revolver he has in that movie.
Very cool.
But just seeing her face light up, seeing those and stuff like that.
She was
like,
psyched.
It was it was such a good movie.
Yeah, sure. It was a real nice blockbuster flick. Huh?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I almost want to go see it again in IMAX just so like.
Do you know it's in the OmniMax at the Science Center?
Really?
Yep.
Like I want to have to be put into a 4-point harness to see that movie.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
in the OmniMax.
What is the difference between an OmniMax and an IMAX?
OmniMax surrounds you.
Yeah,
It's
It
like
goes
full
up.
180 in
dome.
front of you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
but the sound system too is
Yep.
like
have-
Enhanced.
there's
Yeah.
surround sound and then there's this.
Yes.
Okay, so
Like
how
the-
many OmniMaxes are there?
You know?
Because I feel like
I have
that's
no idea.
you don't hear people talk a lot about OmniMaxes. I can't remember the last time I saw a video. I don't think I've ever seen a
I've
movie.
never seen one in OmniMax, but
They always just show like nature stuff in there because it's at the Science Center for you guys who are listening or
St.
watching
Louis
on
Science
Twitch.
Center, yeah. I don't see a number.
Like
Maybe
I don't
we
know
have
if that's the only one. There's one OmniMax and that's it. Now I did read something about how IMAX gets promoted as being this like widespread thing, but there's actually like only a certain percentage, I don't know, 20% of the movies are like actual 2-spec IMAX movies. I saw a headline, so I cruised past it pretty quickly. I was going on to the next thing, but it did catch my eye as I was like, yeah, they've been promoting more and more IMAX theaters, and not all of the IMAX theaters are created equally is what I read. And I kind of started to think about that, and I was like, I wonder what an actual what a theater needs to look like or be in order for it to be an IMAX theater,
I don't know. It may just be like the sound system, maybe the
Well, is it
shape
size?
of the screen.
Is it size of the?
It may be an
Size.
aspect ratio thing.
It's definitely size, and it probably has the Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, dude, that Dolby Atmos is like nothing to mess around with. I love that sound system,
especially for a movie
100%.
like that,
Oh
right?
God, it would be so amazing for a
Yeah.
movie like that. I would have a blast
Nice.
with that. But
She loved it. You enjoyed it. You had a
Oh.
great time. You're recommending it.
100% recommend going to see it. And
I did hear that they kept the enemy completely vague.
dude,
Like, they
it
were just
was
like, the enemy is attacking. We've got to stop
they gave
the enemy.
absolutely no indication as to what. I think at one point they say Rogue Nation, but
Oh, whoa.
that might have been a callback to
Whoa.
like Mission Impossible just for Tom Cruise. Like,
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, but I think they only refer to them as like a Rogue Nation
'Cause they
or
didn't
that
wanna
enemy combatants.
they didn't want to upset any
because like
Russia or China. They didn't want to name another
Yeah.
country because of the money. Because people will go and see the movie still.
it's not like
In the 80s, they were just like,
Iron Eagle.
It's
Oh yeah, we
Russia.
got to go to Afghanistan and save your dad.
wasn't it Russia in the 80s movie? Weren't they?
MiG?
I think it was MiG.
I think they may have been Russian aircraft because I think the MiGs are.
Those are Russian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then it kind of like blurs a little bit because I'm pretty sure like
They
Middle
should've
Eastern
just-
countries have MiGs as well.
Oh, because
it's a big old.
it's getting sold to.
Yeah.
We lost him. It was somehow
Yeah.
stolen and then ended up over the. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Hey, as a veteran, hearing the words "I lost it," horse shit.
Right.
the amount of forms alone you have to fill out just for a helmet.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. So
Oh, man.
yeah, that's a whole. I could go in forever with one of those things.
Yeah. How's gaming going? What games have you been playing? Sea of Thieves stuff?
I played a little bit of Sea of Thieves. I got a lot farther in Horizon. That game kind of broke my heart, so I needed to take a break. I think we're still in spoiler territory, so I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But you played it, so you may be able to get it off the hint. There was an unfortunate incident with a character that carries from the first one that I really liked. And I got to that point where it happened, and it just made me feel.
It was that moment when Darth Vader told Harry Potter that he was his father.
Gandalf comes in the Firefly.
Gandalf came in. Oh, sorry. Spoilers, guys.
Oh,
sorry for the spoilers.
Did we mention the part about when
guys.
Battlestar Galactica blew up Alderaan?
Shit. We maybe shouldn't have mentioned that. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. Spoilers, man. Yeah, no, I remember that game. They are afraid. They hit you. They hit you. Yeah. They definitely. You're having fun with it, though. You're enjoying it.
I'm having tons of fun with Horizon. And then,
you've got like the optimized best version.
Yes.
They've released, I don't know, some major patches now. Did you turn off her dialogue? Do you know what I mean? In terms of, okay, so have you noticed this? When you go to a puzzle, she'll be like, this is a puzzle.
No, I actually...
And then she goes, maybe if I slide this box over and jump up over there.
I actually like those because there have been a couple of puzzles where I've sat there and been like, nothing's popping up on the focus. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Sure.
Oh, it would be great if we could just pull out this vent. Oh, there it is.
She just backseats it so hard.
It helps.
I feel like I have... There's two different gamers here. Then there it is. This is why that they have it there.
I'm just oblivious to stuff, man. Like, I don't see the blue
I felt like
X's.
she was so quick to just be like, man, if I only knew how to figure out this puzzle. Wait, okay.
If I
First
had
I
a
have to
power
do this,
cell.
then I have to go like this, then go like this, then this. It's like I let go of the controller and she's just like doing it automatically.
No, see, that would be crazy. But I do appreciate like just that
Dude,
first
what if
little
games
bit.
What if they did that? What if they had a full hands-off mode? Yo, you want to play Elden Ring, but it's too hard? You want a difficulty slider? Here's a play the game for you mod.
Yeah, just
where
like
it plays the game.
Click both sticks and
it just activates autopilot mode.
There was a game.
Don't worry, you are still beating the game.
There was a game that did that where you could like skip the puzzles and stuff. I'm going to remember this when I get home. But there was like...
They just had an option to skip like segments of the game.
I think it was like Ashura's Wrath or something like that. I don't know. It sounds
I don't know.
I'm going to have to think on it, but...
Yeah, I think that we won't go down that route of like how difficulty and like easy modes and stuff. I feel like that conversation's been gone over so many times.
All about the easy mode.
But yeah, Horizon, you've got the most optimized mode. I think the performance.
Yeah, playing it on PS5.
Performance mode, I think they like optimized. I didn't pay too close attention because I was like, I already beat the game. I don't need to read about like the better version of the game that I'm not playing because I decided to buy the game when it first came out. Oh, sorry for buying a game when it first comes out. I mean, I don't know. I almost feel like robbed of like the best experience I could have had because these games, they have to come out and it's a blessing and it's a curse because they continued to optimize and make the games better and fix things that are broken. But it's also like, if you play the game right when it comes out, you're just potentially playing a worse version of the game.
Playing like a beta version still.
Yeah.
But
and then there's like games, I would even say Halo Infinite. I enjoyed Halo Infinite, but I don't think that game was finished.
No.
No,
I would agree with you
The Forge is still not out, right? Forge is not out. the co-op. They released co-op for the campaign. I don't think that's out either.
No.
I mean, some pretty major features that just weren't done, but they already delayed the game. I don't know. I think that there was a whole mess in terms of the development of that game.
I blame COVID for a lot of
that's
the issues
that's definitely.
with Halo, personally. I try not to be too hard when it came to Halo Infinite, just because like
every game in the past
no
couple
way
years
we could prepare for something like that.
That game was in development for a long time, I'm pretty sure, too.
So was Cyberpunk.
4, 5, 6
and
years.
that wasn't affected by COVID.
Right. Yeah, so you got like different, games that have certain expectations and obviously expectations play into it. These are huge games that people are excited
it could
about.
Be a multiple of things, They had a lot of like inner office issues, and then COVID, just piss poor management stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into
I don't want to sit here and
that's
we
a lot
don't
of
know.
politics
We don't
of
know.
gaming
It's so
there.
easy to be like, fucking game broken beat. But it's also so easy to just, hey, not buy a game and just look at it on a stream or look at some reviews or go, just don't buy it the very first second and make a decision from there. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But obviously, you're excited. You want the game to be the best version of the game possible. And,
there's a lot of games where I just kind of sit back and I'm like, you know what? Let's watch some streams. Let's see how my friends are enjoying it. Screw like Metacritic and all that. I don't read the reviews.
Yeah.
I want to see what my friends think. I want to see a little bit of like raw gameplay of it. And then there are some games like God of War or, some particular ones that are more in my wheelhouse where I'm like, I don't care if it's Kratos in a T-pose that headbutts enemies. I'm going to buy the damn game.
Yeah.
That's just how it is,
Yeah.
For me at least. But with like Horizon, I watched your streams and I watched other friends play it, and then like I'm pretty sure I told you before, I was watching one of yours and you were messing with the photo mode and I was like, all right, got to get it. Can't wait.
That game was released, I would say, overall in a pretty good place.
Yeah, I would
really, I'm a little bummed that I did not get to play the more optimized version in terms of looting. Like when I was playing, you had to like bend over and like collect every single little thing.
It's funny you say that because I was sitting there the other day and I was just collecting wood. I was replenishing supplies before I moved on, doing side missions and stuff. And there was this whole group of the Ridgewood, and I was sitting there. I was like, all right, let's pick this up. Click, click, click. I got to about the sixth one. I was like, damn it, this is what he was talking about. Because it isn't just like grab. No, she's got to go down and she's got to snip it. Oh, God, there's a mushroom. We can't mess with that.
Exactly.
You got to move the brush out of the way so all we're getting is the wood.
Yeah. In the settings, you can...
I can turn that off?
Yeah, you can turn that off. That's what I was saying. Dude, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you can go and turn that off. So you don't have to deal with that. Yo.
Because I thought you were talking about like the chests. Like you go into the chests and you had to individually pick things up.
It's the foraging. It's the foraging. You can go in.
Yeah, no, I got to turn that off.
Yeah, I think you can just go click, and she'll grab. I think. So double check on that.
I'll try that next time I play.
I don't know. It's like, anyways, it's a blessing and a curse because these games can continue to grow and develop over time. Early access has blessed us with some of like the coolest games and also some of the like biggest flops and biggest letdowns. So it's like, you just have to. Yeah, that's just the state of gaming right now. So for better or for worse, some devs do a better job at it. Some devs don't do as good of a job because of who knows why. So many different reasons. Well, that's good. Yo, I played Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Shredder's Revenge is out now, so like you just put on your turtle shell and just forgot who you were there for a while.
Dude, it was so fun. I got a group going with Peeve and Blurbs and my guy Thrillhouse Gaming. We did a 4-person all the way full playthrough of the game. We were each one of the turtles. We did like every person is a turtle playing through. It's got really, really just amazing visuals. Just the pixels are looking so nice. The animations are looking so good. Well, you played the game too, so you know.
And see, my thing was that I don't know if you had this issue. Did you find yourself getting carried away? Because like I felt like I hit start, and next thing you know, I'm like 2 levels away from beating the game.
Dude,
like it was like boom, boom.
It flew by.
But I was having so much fun.
It flew by. Yeah,
I remember telling you I missed those old beat 'em up games, and now this game just gave me everything I have been waiting for.
Yeah,
I had so much fun with it.
In the same way that Streets of Rage 4 just so perfectly recaptured that feeling while building upon that classic style beat 'em up. They nailed it. The aesthetic, the environment,
the music,
huge thing
for me, the soundtrack,
boss fights were cool.
The
boss
fights
variety on the
been so
levels, like hovering up above the city, so good, so cool. They built upon the move sets and give you like different attacks and different ways to bounce back after you get hit. You can high five and like give each other HP. There's like power attacks. It just was awesome.
And I love the little secret missions they give you and stuff, like you collect the VHSs and the diaries and stuff. And that stuff isn't like, oh, we have to spend 10 minutes looking in this little spot to make sure we get. 9 times out of 10, I found those on complete accident. Just because I'm attacking somebody and, I hit a trash can. Oh, hey, there's a collectible.
I like that.
Love that. Love it, love it, love it.
You just interact with things and then you find the stuff. They make it so if you're very, very, very diligent, you can probably find almost everything on your as you play through the game. And I kind of like that. But I also feel like I missed a couple things. So on my next playthrough, hopefully I'll be able to find the other things. So yeah, it's like not so annoying. I don't know. Some collectibles in games, it's a chore.
Yeah, but
whereas in this,
like
just as you play the game, you're going to be collecting those things, and it kind of allows you to level up a little bit faster as well. And there's like character progression for each of the characters.
Yeah, I like that too.
So
It was kind of reminiscent of Scott Pilgrim for me.
Okay, I didn't play it, but
with the as you go and you're going through the levels and you're defeating enemies and stuff, it's like, power up. You've unlocked this attack or this special dive attack or whatever.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that, and I like that I don't have to put any thought into it.
Yeah.
All I got to do is fight.
Just play.
That's it.
And then you're
I don't
upgrading.
have to stop. Oh, well, let's pick which power up we want to do. No. Beat some stuff up. We got the rest of that handle. We know what you want, all right?
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. Love it. Just don't stop the flow, man.
Well, and I, growing up, replayed Turtles in Time like over and over and over again. So I feel like they've built upon that by having it so you can like level up each character individually. So it gives you, something to build towards as you play through as each character. And for people who want to play the game over and over again and are still having fun just playing the game, but it's also like, we're still leveling up and working towards something without it being like such a grind.
Yeah.
It's a pretty freaking casual, fun game.
It really is. Like, that's something I have it on PC, but that's one of those ones I call airport games.
Mm-hmm.
I could download that on my Switch and just I could be sitting there on the plane and just and I don't have to worry about I need to make sure to bring headphones because I need to hear this, whatever. No. Keep the volume down.
Hold on. You're at the airport again. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight has been delayed by 17 hours.
Oh yeah, dude. I just beat that game like
you're
6
just like
times. Oh yeah, no, I don't pay attention. The people are up there. You need to pull this on the vest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
if the plane goes down, I'm just screwed.
Oh, I was saying
I
you're
don't know how to put the vest on because I will be fully engrossed in the game.
Dude, the vest and all that stuff is just... yeah, that's going to save us, the vest. Now, I think you'd be fine because you just go... Remember in the Turtles when they go, "Boy, do I love being a turtle?" At the end of the second movie when they plop up in the water individually.
Yeah. I've been training for this the entire flight, guys.
Dude,
Don't worry.
the plane goes down.
I got this.
You survive. He goes, "Boy, do I love being a turtle."
Perfect.
Turtle power. Dude, you know that's Kevin Nash?
No.
Super Shredder's Kevin Nash.
NWO's
Yeah, dude.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Magic Mike's Kevin Nash.
Yeah. I don't know. But I what's the movie Magic Mike?
Yeah, he was in.
I didn't
He was
see
one of the
that.
strippers in Magic Mike.
Oh.
I think he's in both of them.
They made 2 of those?
Now your
Yeah.
flight name makes sense
What do you mean?
because he saw
My-
Magic Mike. I
Don't
didn't
even
want-
sit there and tell me you
Pizza,
weren't
dude!
excited.
Eat pizza! Eat the pizza, dude.
It's coming out of your tip, bro. I'm telling you now.
Pizza. Yeah, the
another wise comment.
keep eating the pizza,
Keep eating the
dude.
pizza.
Already mad you forgot my garlic knots.
The yeah, the it's Kevin Nash, dude.
That
See, now you know.
yeah, I never
Isn't that
would have.
cool?
Never would.
Because he's huge.
But that makes sense.
He's
though.
like 6'8", right?
Yeah.
6'9".
But that makes sense because that was kind of around that time where like, what was that? The movie Hulk Hogan did.
Oh,
Like
I
that
don't
was that time where
know.
like WCW, WWE, early WWE wrestlers were like trying to make movies
Yeah.
before like John Cena went and made the Marine and you got The
Sure.
Rock doing all their stuff. You had like
They
Dolph
tried.
Lundgren he wasn't a wrestler, but he's making He-Man, and then you got Hulk Hogan with Suburban Commando. That's what it is. You got Kevin Nash's freaking
He made a cameo. The Hulkster.
Roddy Piper doing his movie.
He was in They Live and fucking crushed it in that movie.
I'm
that
here
movie's
to kick
so
ass
good.
and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
And then they're like, no, you've actually got some right there in your hand. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
And I'm already
and I'm
chewing the
some
gum.
bubble gum. Yeah, that movie is so fucking good, man. It's so good. That's probably my favorite movie with a wrestler in it. I will say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like older, like the
All
older movies.
time.
All time. Better than the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
With The
dude.
Rock?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I've only seen the end where he's like a scorpion. It looks so
no, I'm
bad.
talking not the Mummy 2. I'm talking like the legit
Oh,
Michael Clark Duncan.
The standalone.
Yeah, the
No.
standalone. It's where Godsmack, kind of showed up out of nowhere
Wait.
after
Godsmack's
Stand
in the
Alone?
movie?
No,
they
music,
did the song I
music.
Stand Alone.
But it's in the movie?
Yeah.
It's in like a scene going, stand
Oh
alone.
no, it's like
The
part of the
credits?
soundtrack.
Isn't
yeah.
there a music video?
Oh yeah,
It's-
they
yeah.
made a Scorpion
Damn.
King themed music video.
I
Yeah.
wish they used it in the movie. I would have been more interested. I used to watch like Dragon Ball Z anime movies in like 2006,
Yeah.
and like that track was always
Yeah, they would always
like
do that.
Vegeta. What is it? OVA.
Something like that,
Anime music AMV, maybe
AMV,
AMV,
yeah, they were all
Oh
AMV.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Anime
I'm
movie
saying, like on
video.
Newgrounds and stuff, they would do those. Yeah.
I remember they
All
were.
right, I'm tracking.
It basically was just like a music video of just Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
characters like powering up and like fighting and stuff. Like Linkin Park, like
Yeah.
always
Linkin
feature.
Park was always a popular one.
Yo, dude, the AMV. By the
Yeah.
way, shout out everybody in the chat on Twitch tuning in. Good to have you with us tonight, Dylan's. Everybody listening to the audio or watching on YouTube. Thanks for tuning into the RetroLab podcast. We're gonna
Love
be
the support,
speaking
y'all.
of turtles, we're gonna be playing Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge after the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Right here live on Twitch. We've got 6-person co-op,
Dude, this is gonna be chaos.
which
I'm
4-person
excited.
was already so crazy, but we got 3 Dylans in the chat who are going to be joining us. And then Pizza Dude, myself, and MadDawgMike are going to be playing this amazing Turtles game. It'll be the first time we've done any PC gaming here in the RetroLab, so fingers crossed that everything works. But it should be a lot of fun. It should be really chaotic, too.
So all my podcast friends that are listening in for this, make sure you tune in. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Central. You could see the gaming portion.
Yeah.
Or check it out on YouTube. We do post it on there, too. So
yes. So it'll be cool. We played... The Pizza Dude came over on Friday, and we hung out in here and did old school Turtles games.
Oh yeah, I was watching that.
We did
I was painting my
Legion
figures while I was watching you guys do that.
It was great,
dude.
It was fun.
That really threw back there. I remember
those old games are hard.
Oh yeah, the arcade one.
That was great.
I remember I would. My dad was working at a bowling alley when he was stationed at Great Lakes, Illinois.
Did it have a killer arcade?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
And I would say he would just give me a full roll of quarters, just so like we could finish off his shift. And I would between Marvel vs. Capcom and Ninja Turtles, dude, just
the Turtles
waste those quarters on those.
Man,
so much fun though. It was really nostalgic. Brought back
so
a lot
good.
Of happy memories.
I didn't realize they had like a port of that arcade version for NES.
Yeah,
and it was like pretty damn good, pretty well done. You know, so that was a nice little surprise. That was Turtles 2, right, Pizza Dude?
Yeah, I believe that's what.
Yeah,
I think that was Turtles 2. We did Turtles 1. That shit was. Pretty brutal. pretty brutal. Once we got to the underwater level, if anybody's played it, the underwater level is kind of where I gave it a few attempts. We definitely could have locked in and gotten it, but I was like,
you did get through it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did get through it, and then we were cruising around the town. That's right.
We ended up killing yourself.
All right,
and then we figured out
I forgot that we did get through
bomb
it.
was just right there.
Dude, that's the truth for like any water level though. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna have a bad time, dude.
I had a real bad time with the water temple growing up.
Dude, oh my god, don't even get me started.
I think everybody did. I always had to cheat.
That's just the bane of everybody's existence, especially in a Zelda game.
Yeah,
is the water temple. Any Zelda game is the water temple.
Guys are
even Breath of the Wild, and it didn't even technically have a water level.
It was pretty bad. I can't remember in Breath of the Wild.
It was just hard.
Breath of the Wild was just shrines.
That's right. The swimming in Witcher 3 was absolutely horrible.
Don't even get me started.
So bad.
Dude, even the swimming in Horizon until you get like the breathing apparatus is freaking painful.
Yeah.
But once I got that breathing thing, it's
great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But like even it's almost as anxiety inducing. Like as soon as I get that oxygen bar on the screen, it's almost as bad as like the Sonic water levels where you got that. I know it's not there. I'm just watching the bar go down, but it's in my head.
And then Sonic goes,
falls down, dude. It is the worst.
Stress.
The worst.
Anxiety. Yeah, we do get some good music from those water levels though.
Oh yeah.
Aquatic ambience.
Friggin'
Dire
Donkey
Docks.
Kong Country.
Exactly, yeah.
That had a beautiful water level too.
Well, those water levels weren't even like that bad either. I got to give them credit because
I
guess those water levels
those are probably the best.
I guess MadPup had a little bit of issues, but yeah, thinking about it, they weren't like too bad.
Yeah, we went back and played it a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
in here, and it was
not too bad.
Compared
the swordfish helped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially when you get the swordfish.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we played. We went through. Game Boy Advance had some cool Turtles games. Game Boy was pretty cool.
Who would think the hardest boss of the night was going to be on Game Boy?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, because they needed to figure out a way to kill your double A's.
Dude,
that was the way to do it.
I was getting crushed in this Game Boy Turtles game. It was like sort of Mega Man style, where you go into the room.
Really?
And
It locks you in.
It locks you in. Yeah,
Yep.
sort of
You're fighting them in a little
2D
room.
from the side positioning, and he just was hitting me for so much damage. It was
much
more
damage.
difficult than
Yeah.
Turtles 1, I
It
would
was very
say.
unpredictable.
Dude, it's crazy. So,
Okay.
He would hit you for 2 bars. You hit him for 1.
yeah, it was
We could have been there early. We don't know.
it might have just been a situation where we needed to be leveled up more or had more
Yeah,
pizza slices
something.
ready to go, but those old games are difficult. This new game is pretty easy, but
Yeah,
we're gonna
even-
try
yeah.
on
We're gonna do it on
hard
aren't we?
difficult.
Yeah.
If we have 6 people, I'm curious.
just watch each other's backs. It'll be
Yeah,
easy.
if it scales it up.
I kind of hope it does.
I hope it does
Like
too.
maybe more enemies or like
Yeah.
more HP
Right.
on the enemies.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's what I'm kind of hoping.
Me too. But Pizza
Pizza's
Dude, do we
tried
have
on
any
arcade.
we have any pizza news?
Yeah.
Gaming news, Pizza Dude?
Yeah, we have a little bit. Not a whole lot going on, as everybody knows. The gaming stuff, the conferences were a couple weeks ago, so obviously we could talk about that, but I feel it's been covered pretty heavily in your other streams.
Yeah.
But I think it was last week. There was a Square Enix Final Fantasy 25th anniversary stream. So I have a couple stuff from that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch that. I know
Yeah,
they announced
I watched the YouTube videos after.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool. You guys can fill me in.
Yeah. So they announced the second part
Final
of
Fantasy Bikini Beach Babe.
Bikini Bottom.
Yeah,
Bikini-
party extreme.
Anime titties.
Okay.
we got
all right.
Tifa full bikini.
There we go.
They're playing volleyball and booty bump and all
Right.
They
that.
finally did it, dude.
Sephiroth chilled out and
Come
is like
on.
running the casino now. It's great.
Yeah.
So many nice anime waifu
Barrett,
babes.
Barrett just shoots T-shirts out of his.
I bet
out of
you
his
that would
cannon.
actually.
It's just beach.
Like-
Yo, that
volleyball.
would sell.
I think that would sell.
If they did a Dead or Alive Extreme,
Final
That's what I'm
what
Fantasy.
with
saying.
Final Fantasy? Yo, Square Enix, hey, put us on contract
Sponsor.
right here. We got it. We
feel
got
like-
you.
Our idea.
Yeah.
All right. So
Pizza Dude's like, anyways,
Anyway.
He's got to get the thirst out real quick.
Yeah.
So they announced the second part of the Final Fantasy remakes coming out in winter of 2023. And they confirmed they're already working on part 3 of that. That they finally announced it is one of the most popular, I think, Final Fantasy side stories. Is they're doing a remake finally of Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
All right.
It's officially named Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. It will be released on Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. It's coming this winter. It used to be only on
Not
the
S.
Series X, Xbox One, and Series X, unless the person
No, it's
got
got
to
to be S
from.
and X then. If they
It's
have
probably
Xbox
a
One.
typo.
Okay. Sorry, just wanted
it
to
was on
clarify.
the article like that.
You must be
but-
reading this off of Kotaku or whatever. They always get it wrong.
Well,
Right.
I just was curious if that's ever No. Never mind. That was a silly question, but I just wanted to clarify because I know that they are at different levels in terms of their
Right, right.
capabilities. So if you, but
So
it would make no sense for them to do Xbox One and not Xbox Series
Originally, this
S.
game was on the PSP. Is what it originally came out.
Yeah, hold on.
now I never played Crisis Core.
Me either.
Is this like a what? If I understood like the trailer correctly, this is like a prequel to 7, right?
Yeah. So this says it follows the story of a guy named Zach Fair. He's a happy-go-lucky Shinra soldier who dreams of making first class. It says while Final Fantasy VII players know what ultimately happens to Zach and how his story impacts Cloud's character,
Right.
Crisis Core provides further context about the Shinra Electric Power Company, Sephiroth, Aerith, and the Buster Sword, and other world-building details in Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, it's probably
'cause I never had a
It's a
PSP.
prequel, yes.
So
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me either. And chat's confirming it's more or less a prequel.
okay.
To
All
Final
right. Cool.
Fantasy
Cool.
VII.
Cool.
So it's in the
cool.
same style as the new remakes?
It says it, so I've never played it, so I can't talk to this. But it says it's keeping the old slot machine DMW system. I don't know what that means, but
BMW system.
Yeah.
Slot machine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
So they didn't show any gameplay.
They showed
have
like
a trailer,
little bit, but I
it's not
thought
really gameplay.
All right, it's not gameplay. It's not
Yeah.
actual gameplay.
It's just an announcement.
Okay.
Okay, but
Cool.
here's the super important question, because I remember you mentioned part 2 of
Yes.
the Final Fantasy VII remake. Am I finally going to be able to see my boy Vincent? That's all I'm worried about. I already got Red 13,
Well,
but I need my boy Vincent.
we have a whole year. So 2023 winter.
All right, Square Enix, you got a whole
they
year
haven't
to put
said
my boy
anything.
Vincent in this game. All right?
Yeah.
It's called Rebirth.
Yeah, Rebirth. Uh-huh.
How many different games with different re
Rebirth.
titles do we have?
Reintegrate.
Retrograde, whatever.
Retrograde, remastered, remake, rebirth, reborn, return, returns.
Rebar.
Right.
I feel like there's other variations of games.
Literally a whole thesaurus worth of words you could use.
There is a
in-
first look trailer. I don't know what's in this trailer. We could watch it if you want to.
a first look trailer.
At the Rebirth, the second part.
No,
If you wanna
we don't
watch
have to
it,
watch it. We don't have
Don't
to watch
matter.
it. Revenge.
Revengeance.
Remothered.
I love that. Yeah. That's coming from in the chat.
Well, that's it. You know, I did like the Final Fantasy VII remake. I played through that and had
Yeah, it was fun.
a lot of fun playing that. So I'm finally excited.
I was
to
new
get
to the
next
series.
part.
You know, I was new to the series, and
Well, I played it on PS1, so I was really excited to see how this was going to go down and how it was going to play. I'm a little sad they're splitting it up how they are, but I get it.
well, speak to that, because I've heard a lot of people kind of not like that.
Well, because like
Or
the
not.
original game, if I recall correctly, came in 4 discs because this is the PS1. They didn't have like the Blu-ray version where you have
Yeah, it was
multiple layers
massive
and
game.
stuff.
Right.
So
But it was
you know,
still
you
one.
get
It was
to a
one
certain
game.
point-
It was one complete
yeah, it was
story.
all one big case. It's that freaking 2 case thing slammed
Yeah.
into one. Like they
I like
had.
those. Those were cool.
And so I get they wanted to split this, and because like each section is a decent sized game in its own. Like, you know, if you're actually taking your time and playing through it, you know, you're getting a
Takes
decent
a
number of
long
hours
time, yeah.
through it just to get through one part.
Yeah, I felt like it was a pretty nice complete gaming experience.
But
Obviously not
here's-
from a story point of view, but in terms of like me enjoying
Yeah.
my time in that world and enjoying
But my
the
issue
game, yeah.
is each one, I'm pretty sure, is going to be at a new game price point.
Yeah, they're all going to be 60.
So $60 I'm shelling out. So what times 3, right? Because this is supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah, and then they'll each probably have their own DLC.
Because that's true, yeah.
Because they had a Yuffie DLC for
Yep.
the
Yeah.
first part, right?
Yep.
So that's my issue. Is I
Quick
don't.
question. Did they, by doing this, zoom in and give you a more detailed experience, like comparable to, or let's say this. So the original game, let's say it was 100 hours. Is that fair? Or how long? Just
I
say
would
just
say
for the sake of this, like just understanding.
The
this.
original game, I would say, is probably a little bit more than 100 hours because you could find like all the summons and all that other. They had,
Sure.
like all the best weapons and
Sure.
secret bosses. Your standard Final Fantasy stuff.
Well, my question is this: let's say it's 100 hours, and they could they have just released this as one remake, one experience 100 hours, or are what they do are they doing this? Are they just sectioning it off and only selling this remake as a 33-hour thing and splitting it up just to make a profit? Or are they providing more content on top of the original experience? Does that make sense?
So, if I recall correctly, the remake, the first part of the remake, you could play if like you did everything. It was about 40 hours. So if you break up what the original game was about 120 hours if you did everything. You break it up into 3 parts, 40 hours each part. It's going to equate.
Oh, I see.
I don't want to pay $60 every time. That's my only thing is I don't.
So you're saying that they aren't adding a lot of playtime or any extra detail to the story.
There were little extra details, yeah, but I don't feel like they added enough for me to be okay with $60 every time.
Does it seem more like this isn't a very good direct comparison, but it's sort of like how they took The Hobbit and kind of spread that out over 3 movies to obviously get people to collect on. Yeah. Now that's different because again, I think they like drew everything out.
I agree.
In the Hobbit movies, and it was sort of like, yo, let's get 3 big box office,
I don't know. I'm hesitant, and I may at this point I may even wait because the first part went on sale pretty fast. So I may just wait to get the second part when it's on sale.
It's a great game. It's just tough pill to swallow when it's like you're paying $70 for each.
Yeah, like with this Last of Us remaster that they're doing, like I can play the original for free.
Yeah.
I don't need to spend $70 to play the same game with higher graphics, with better graphics.
Well, it's also like Elden Ring just came out and was a massive game that they could have split that up, I guess. They could have split it up into, each area being like its own thing. I don't know.
Yeah. And you know what? That chat makes a very good point. I may even wait till like there's a director's cut or a gold edition that has all 3 parts in it in one.
Yo, obviously, with any game or series like this, you can wait for that game to go on sale, or there to be the gold edition, or it to be packaged all together down the line. But it's also just like, I think the complaint that is being made is that they're purposefully sectioning this off in order to extract more money.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a cash grab,
right?
Thing.
Which
That's
is kind of lame. Which is pretty lame. Even though we both enjoyed the game, we can still look at that and be like, hey, we can see what you're doing there, and we don't like it. It's sort of like when we were discussing Diablo Immortal. Like, you have fun logging in and playing the game, but you're very aware of the fact of like what they're trying to do and what they are doing, and you're like not liking that.
See,
it's just
gaming at this point when it comes to some of these companies coming out, I call it the Skyrim problem. All right, Skyrim comes out, PS3, Xbox 360, right?
Yes.
Next gen comes around. You've already paid the $50 or whatever it was back in the day to buy it on PS3.
Yeah.
Okay, PS4 comes out. Oh, hey guys, look, Skyrim's out again. Nothing different. $40 or $50.
Nothing different.
I think it was $60 for Legendary, wasn't it?
So
that's with all the DLCs.
$60. Well,
that makes no sense.
I'm going to buy it. And I did, and I am
What?
guilty of it. I
Why?
bought it on PS3. I bought it on PS4.
I waited.
I have the the Super Anniversary Edition for the PS5.
Right.
I own it on PC.
Why?
I have it on
Why?
my Switch, and I
They
bought
don't even.
it on
Do
Xbox
they don't
at
change
some point.
anything.
No.
Like
The
I.
Anniversary Edition, it did.
They
It
did.
added like fishing, and then they had all the mods that you could put on it.
Okay,
and
so
stuff like
there's
that.
a little something.
but that
then.
just came out recently.
Yeah, that came out recently.
Every other edition has come out, hasn't changed anything except for the Switch version. I think had like a Link costume.
Yeah,
or
you
something
could get the Master Sword, the
Yeah, but
Hylian
buying
Shield,
the
and the
full
Breath of the
game
Wild
for-
outfit.
I waited for PC. It went on Steam on sale for like $5. The Legendary Edition was like $5. Bought it. I was like, why not? That's all DLC.
$5.
Yeah.
But see,
Not
that's
bad.
the issue, and it's gonna have to get to a point where gamers are like, "Yo, don't." You got to hit the companies in their wallet.
Well,
in my opinion.
Nintendo loves to do that.
Yeah.
Like limit or shut down their old stores and not have things carry across for all their
or
retro
come
games.
out with a game and say, "Oh, we're gonna pull it off the shelves in March." So either buy it digitally,
Yeah, that was-
or we're pulling it out of the store, and good luck finding a physical copy after that.
yeah,
Mario 3D is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The
one that
3D
came-
collection.
the one that had 64 Sunshine and
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Odyssey.
Yeah, that was a bullshit move too.
Yeah, see, it's little things like
I
that. You know?
like, or I'm interested in games continuing to be developed and upgraded. Like, we were talking for a while last week about Last of Us Part 1, and we don't need to cover every single
Yeah.
part of that conversation again, but at least they're enhancing it. At least they're like really overhauling the combat and updating the visuals and making noticeable changes as they go from upgrade to upgrade. Now, the conclusion we came to last week was if you bought the game, it should be like heavily discounted. You shouldn't have to pay full price for the game again. But at least in that case, there are upgrades being made. Now back to the Final Fantasy, they could have just released one game.
Mhm.
It'd be one thing if they were
Easily.
like a smaller team or like they I don't know, or they were an indie team or something like that. It was almost like, hey, we need to do this so that we can fund like continuing to release these other games. But this is like a huge studio, this seems more focused on, hey, let's charge $70 3 times, right? Plus the DLC.
And the only reason why I'm not pitching a stink about this is because I know that you're essentially getting 3 different games.
Yeah.
Like you're not. They're not copy and pasting it.
Oh,
Each
yeah.
one has a different part of the original story.
But again, back to like the original game came out and it was just one game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you got the entire game. It's almost like if they took Resident Evil 2 remake and just split it up for some reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They didn't do that. It's one game.
And and then it just goes right back to I own the PS1 version on the PS4.
Yeah.
I'll just download that one if I really want to get through it. At some point, it's going to be discounted. I'll buy it when it's discounted. Because
Yeah.
I do want to play the new one. I really do. I want to see all the upgrades, and I want to see Vincent in this style. And
Maybe it'll be on the PlayStation Pass, the Game Pass.
Maybe
for
it could be on
PlayStation.
that too.
So that would
we
be
don't know.
that would be cool because I
Yeah.
know Microsoft has been really pushing like every release on Game Pass. And you said what did they your Game Pass was lapsing and what that was like $1 for 2 months or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like I could have upgraded.
You played
Yeah.
Game Pass to play Turtles.
Oh yeah,
Dude, yes.
sorry, I'm thinking of PlayStation
Just tell me.
Plus.
No. Game
No,
Pass.
on for Game Pass, yeah, I got an email and they were like, "Oh yeah, re-up your Game Pass for $1 and we'll give you 2 months free." So now I have
You
3
can't
months of
beat
Game
that.
Pass. and I downloaded Turtles on it. So
There you go.
it's not. There's benefits for Game
People in the
Pass
chat
and
are
stuff.
saying that Final Fantasy VII Remake is a completely different story.
I wouldn't say it's
Completely
different. Like Farak says, it's the same story, just told in a different way.
Told in a
Yeah, that's kind of how
way
I was
extend
taking
it into
Yeah,
3
the
games
way to
and
extend
to
it,
charge for
yeah.
3 different games.
I'm still gonna buy the other 2. 'Cause
Like
I really
yeah,
enjoy-
like I'll end up
Listen,
getting them, but I will wait for a
We
discount.
love the game,
I
but can
always wait
still
for
be
a discount.
critical of their decision to
Just,
split it into 3 games.
I'm a broke sad boy.
Because games can be long. They can be Elden Ring sets the fucking bar because I played the game for. Now
Dude,
you can.
I am willing to guarantee.
What's like a casual? How long? I don't know. I guess. I think I remember asking chat like, how long did it take for everybody to beat? And people were like 120, 150, 170, 200, 200. Now I was like very slow, taking my time, streaming, chilling, chatting, and it took me like 240, 250.
And I'm willing to bet money you like only hit the tip of the iceberg with that game.
No, I was pretty deep.
Really?
Yeah. I was pretty thorough. Like
side missions,
almost
all
like
that?
almost every single cave
Really?
and every single
Okay.
and went back and like completed almost every quest line that I could. It was a very, very,
Okay.
very thorough playthrough. What I'm saying is like that was one game. If we're just looking at time to complete games, I don't know. I think Final Fantasy VII, they could have just released that as one game.
Yeah. Well,
If it takes
is,
120 hours, we'll see.
Yeah. Bottom line is, I'll end up getting it at some point. Yes, I disagree with it, but I understand at the same time. I'll wait till it's on sale.
Boom. Next gaming
Boom.
news, Pizza Dude.
The last piece of news we have is a very sad piece of news. In a stream recently, Tony Hawk stated that they have scrapped a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake following a Vicarious Visions merger.
F's in the chat.
So here I am doing everything I can.
Dude,
that-
I'm a Superman.
Dude, that sucks.
Bro.
We were both talking about this right before. Tony Hawk was on somebody's stream basically answering questions about this, saying that they were going to do it. And what was it? Vivacious?
Vicarious
Visions got absorbed by
who
Blizzard.
absolutely fucking
folded
crushed
into Blizzard.
it on the 1 and 2 remake. I don't know. Is working on Call of Duty, I guess. I don't know.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Call of Duty Edition.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Twisted Metal, but you could do kickflips.
There we go.
Right.
This sucks. He also said, let me know if you remember him saying this. He was like, Blizzard was pitching it to other studios and took all these proposals.
No, see what
but
had
didn't
happened
get
was
any
is
good proposals.
they were pitching it to Blizzard in different ways, like variants of
I
how
have it
maybe they
here.
could like it, and they didn't like any of them.
Yeah, I have it. He says, the truth of it is Activision were trying to find somebody to do 3 and 4. They just didn't really trust anyone the way they did Vicarious. So they took other pitches from other studios, like, what would you do with this Tony Hawk Pro Skater title? And they just didn't like anything they heard, and then that was it, he says.
Hey,
But
just do the same thing you did with 1 and 2
like
remakes.
seriously, all
What?
you gotta do is slap some lacquer on it and call it a day, y'all.
I mean, get all the songs back if you can. Add in some other cool ones.
Let me skate as Wolverine.
Create a character. In-depth create a character.
Make the creative
Good
part just a
visuals.
little bit better, because there was some complaints I had with 1 and 2, mostly because I couldn't make my own gaps.
Yeah, it's
I used to love doing that back in the day. But think of
Yeah.
what died with that. 3 and 4 didn't come out. Dude, we could have had an Underground 1 and 2 at some point.
It could have been the 90s all over again.
We could have had an American Wasteland and Project 8 again.
Oh, man.
Like, all that.
yeah.
And what I don't understand is it's already apparent that Blizzard loves money. They go full Mr. Krabs on everything they can. They would have been able to Scrooge McDuck
yeah.
the money that came off of these Tony Hawk games.
Yeah.
And they just went, not feeling it. Can you be a
Right.
robot with a turret attached to you?
It says here that
Yeah.
Blizzard is making Vicarious Visions a support team
Yeah, see, that's just
and not a developer anymore.
like, bro,
Well,
you love money
it
and
would
you
be-
just shot your cash cow behind the barn.
Yeah, it's almost like you had a team that has been proven to kill it, and
Dude,
and
at
like
this
and
point-
can well, at least on the remake. I don't know what else they've worked on or made.
Skylanders, Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
Destiny, and Call of Duty.
No, what they have already worked on, Vicarious.
Yeah, it says the veteran studio was formed over 30 years ago and has worked on dozens of titles,
okay.
including Skylanders, Guitar Hero, Destiny, and Call of Duty.
Well, there you go.
Yo, if I was Tony Hawk, straight up, I would just, he's got to have the money.
Right.
Hire on some of those developers.
Oh,
'Cause
Tony
who
Hawk
wants
to pay
be-
for it?
Who wants to be on a support team when when you had such a success like 1 and 2? Tony Hawk just needs to go, yo, look, let's get some investors.
No, he's
Let's
not gonna
open
do
our-
that.
oh, let's
he likes just
open
collecting the
Birdhouse.
cash, man. I don't think that.
And he'd be able to Scrooge McDuck on the money.
yeah.
Birdhouse Entertainment, Birdhouse
Right.
Interactive, Birdhouse whatever. He could easily start his own.
It says the remakes of Pro Skater 1 and 2 sold 1 million copies in the first 2 weeks.
Pretty damn good.
That's insane.
Like, it's, dude, just Rob Dyrdek this
Pretty
stuff.
damn
That
good.
man, Rob Dyrdek has his fingers
Yeah,
in
he
pies
just-
everywhere. Tony Hawk could easily get investors to sign up and go, yo, we want to make remakes of these games.
It's just it would. I bet you from his point of view, it still would even be like too risky. Whereas like right now, all he has to do is wait to see if they'll do something on their dime, and then he just gets paid
Yeah, exactly.
regardless. So he has no risk and all the reward.
That is a good point, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe
Blizzard,
I
I
am a
think,
very
needs to
impulsive-
fucking do something. I think it's Blizzard
Oh, yeah.
that needs to.
Why is it always Blizzard?
I don't know. Blizzard,
Blizzard,
which is
Blizzard,
owned by
Blizzard.
Xbox now.
Microsoft.
Xbox, Microsoft. That's
Dude, Microsoft,
John-
y'all are money hungry.
So maybe
Come on.
maybe something will happen down the line. It's not ruled out, I guess.
Yeah, he says, who knows, maybe when the dust settles, we'll figure it out. You never know.
They better
I
figure it
never
out.
would have thought we were going to do 1 and 2 20 years later.
Figured out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
That's
Well, guys, I think that's it for gaming news, right, Pizza Dude?
Yep, that is all we have.
That
Dude,
covers
today.
it.
I need to kick some shell, man, because like I'm fired up right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's play some video games. If you're tuning in live, we're gonna be playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching this video. Come check us out live on Twitch every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. And thanks for watching and
Make
enjoying
sure-
the RetroLab podcast.
Make sure you're smashing them like buttons. Drop us some comments. Give us some feedback, y'all. We want to know how you feel about the podcast. Even in the next video with the gaming stuff, tell us what you think. We're always trying to make this better for you guys. Hit the like button. Share it to your friends.
Make some friends in the comments section.
Exactly.
Yo, let's take a quick break and set up for our 6-person Turtles co-op experience. We need to make sure that we've got in the chat Dylan's, who said that they were interested in playing. I've been reaching out to them in the Discord. I see Ferric is in the chat. Coffee is here. And so we might need one more. Maybe, but we'll figure it out over the break. There's Scoot. Okay, so we got 3. There's 3 of us.
Yeah, we got 6.
3. So we are good. Mike, I would assume we're going to keep playing after Mike leaves, so we might have to fill that spot.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yes. Mike is hanging around for about an hour and some change, and so we will need somebody else to jump in if we want to keep 6. So if you weren't one of those 3 people, then stick around because we'll need an extra turtle. Let's take it to a break and put on some Turtles music while we get the lobby all set up.
Let me see those Go Ninja Goes in the chat, y'all.
Excuse me.
Go Ninja Go.
Again, thanks for enjoying the podcast, guys.
Love you guys. Thank you for all the
chat.
support. Y'all are beautiful.
We'll get some drinks going and get set up for some gaming. I got all sorts of wireless controllers we're going to be using.
Get down.
This will be the first time we've done a PC gaming in here, so I sort of had to reroute things. And,
Master Race.
We'll see if it works.
PC Master Race.
Yo, real quick, did we get any resubs or subs or anything? Just want to go through those real quick.
We actually have a couple things to go over. Batista SRB resubscribed for 64 months with Prime.
Prime Gamer.
We have Whistling Forest for 74 months. We have a couple raids from LaJeppy and Faint of Art.
Jeppy and Ash, you beautiful individuals.
Yeah.
Yo, those my top dogs. Thank you for being in here.
Then we have a resubscribe from Stephen Haymaker for 53 months. And then we have Odin the Dog for 56 months. And Nerd Dad has gifted a Tier 1 sub to Jay Coffee.
Woo!
And then we have Farak has gifted 3 subs to
some gifts, some resubbers.
We got Lemonades, Wild Beast 87, and F. Denanes.
Thank
love
you,
love seeing it.
Dylan's, for supporting the retro future.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Future. Wait. I think the echo will.
We'll try it.
Let's try
Let's try it. We gotta build it.
Future. Is it working? Did you turn it down? Test. Was that hello? Okay. Just cut it. Just cut it.
Working.
Okay, so full context. A couple weeks ago, we thought that it was working, and it was working here, but it was not working for you guys. And so you may have noticed, I think it was episode 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
We would go lost in time, and in here it was like time. And we were hearing that, and you guys were just like, well,
Yeah,
they're just
cool.
kind of like,
All right.
just kind of like pausing after that, I guess,
Right.
huh?
Beautiful.
So we fixed it, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, thanks guys for the support.
Love all your faces.
Appreciate
Y'all are
everything.
amazing.
We're having a great time with this podcast, and we really appreciate you tuning in and enjoying it. We'll be back with 6-person Shredder's Revenge. If you guys are playing with us, get ready for some invites coming in on Steam.
Very soon.
And we'll be back in a moment.